The Lion's Gate portal just opened, and over the next 2 weeks, the energy's only going to build. This isn't a prediction, it's already in motion. From now until August 12, things speed up, emotions intensify, and patterns that were hidden start showing themselves clearly. The peak of the portal is on August 8, also called the 8-8 portal. But what happens between now and then is just as important. The alignment has already begun. The Sun is in Leo, Sirius has risen, and Earth is lined up with Orion's belt. Every year, this cosmic window opens between July 26 and August 12, and every year it disrupts what's false and accelerates what's true. Some people feel inspired and unstoppable during this time. Others feel drained, emotional, or off balance. But one thing is consistent. Something always shifts, internally or externally, sometimes both. In this video, we're going to break down 7 specific things that actually happen during the Lion's Gate portal. Not vague spiritual advice, but real, trackable, energetic patterns that show up in your body, your emotions, and your life. And since the portal just opened, you'll probably start noticing these shifts now, if you haven't already. Let's get into it. 1. Intuition spikes, and it's not subtle. You may start getting sudden clarity, gut feelings that come out of nowhere, or dreams that feel loaded with meaning. You might not be able to explain it, but you'll feel it, strong and unfiltered. This isn't just imagination or confirmation bias. This time of year, Sirius, known as the spiritual sun, is closest and brightest in the sky. And in ancient systems, Sirius is associated with higher consciousness, downloads, guidance, and elevated thought. This is the kind of energy that bypasses logic. It doesn't show up in your to-do list. It hits in silence, in stillness, or in dreams. You may suddenly know exactly what you want to do, or realize something isn't right, without any hard evidence. You might feel drawn to a place, a person, a decision, something that doesn't make sense on paper, but feels undeniably aligned. And that's the key, alignment. During this portal, your internal compass is more accurate than usual, even if it's uncomfortable, even if it challenges your current path. So if your intuition starts cutting through the noise, listen to it, even if you don't act on it yet. Pay attention, because this portal is designed to wake you up, not just to the world, but to yourself, too. Emotional triggers come to the surface. Unresolved emotions start showing up fast. Old wounds, relationship issues, patterns you thought were handled. They return, not to punish you, but to be cleared. This energy is heart-centered. Leo rules the heart, and this portal activates the heart chakra directly, which means you're likely to feel more sensitive, more reactive, or even emotionally volatile. You might feel irritated for no reason, suddenly anxious, or like you're remembering pain you didn't choose to revisit. This is normal. Not easy, but normal. What's really happening is a purge. The portal brings up emotional weight that's been sitting below the surface and pushes it into the open, so you can deal with it or let it go. Some people cry more during this time, some shut down, some lash out. The point isn't the reaction, it's the release. This isn't about rehashing the past. It's about clearing space for what's trying to come in next. So if things feel raw, or you're getting unexpectedly triggered, don't suppress it. And don't overanalyze it. Let the emotion move through. Then ask, what's this trying to show me now that I didn't see before? That's where the shift begins. 3. Manifestation speeds up. What you focus on multiplies. Emotionally, mentally, energetically. This is not the time to casually wish for things. It's a time where your internal state becomes your external reality fast. Why? Because 8-8, the peak of this portal, carries the frequency of infinity and creation. It's like an energetic amplifier. Thoughts become momentum. Emotion becomes magnetism. If you're clear, focused, and emotionally aligned, things start to click. Ideas land, opportunities open, people show up, but the reverse is also true. If you're locked into fear, chaos, or victim thinking, you'll attract more of it. Not as punishment, but because the portal doesn't filter, it amplifies whatever you're holding. So you have to be intentional. Not perfect, intentional. Check your thoughts. Watch your words. Catch the stories you keep repeating to yourself. This is one of the most powerful times of the year to rewire your reality, but only if you're conscious of what you're feeding it. Manifestation isn't magic, it's alignment under pressure. And this portal turns the pressure up. 4. Sudden changes hit. The Lion's Gate portal has a habit of shaking foundations fast. What you thought was stable might collapse. What felt stuck might finally move. This is where people change jobs, end relationships, move cities, or cut ties, seemingly out of nowhere. But it's not random. It's acceleration. The portal compresses timelines. What was going to happen slowly happens now. What you were ignoring gets forced to the surface. Sometimes it feels like chaos. Sometimes it feels like a breakthrough. Usually, it's both. These aren't just external shifts either. Your internal world might flip, too. You might wake up and realize you don't want the life you've been building. And that realization alone can change everything. This is where the phrase quantum leap starts to feel real. The shifts are fast, sharp, and often irreversible. If something ends during this time, it's not failure, it's release. The portal clears what can't move forward with you. Let it go, or it will let go of you. Physical symptoms hit, not because you're sick, but because your system is processing more than usual. The Lion's Gate portal increases energetic input, and your body feels it. Some of the most common signs: headaches, restlessness, random fatigue, tight chest or throat, insomnia, and an odd mix of being overstimulated yet mentally foggy. Your body is trying to calibrate to a stronger frequency, and that takes energy. It's not just in your head, it's in your nervous system, your sleep cycles, your hormones. You may also feel bursts of energy, followed by burnout. You might crave isolation, then suddenly want to connect deeply. It's inconsistent, but very real. Here's the key. Don't push through it. Don't try to overanalyze it. And definitely don't assume something's wrong with you. The more you fight it, the heavier it gets. The more you slow down and allow space, the easier it integrates. This isn't about raising your vibration or chasing perfect wellness. It's about noticing when your system needs rest, hydration, silence, or just less stimulation. The portal may upgrade your mind, but it runs through your body first. Respect that. 6. Your old identity starts falling apart. The version of you that was built to survive no longer fits the direction you're heading. This portal doesn't just bring clarity, it exposes what's fake. The masks you wear, the roles you play, the ways you shrink or perform to stay safe, they get harder to maintain. You may feel disconnected from your goals, from your friends, even from your own habits. Things that used to make sense suddenly feel hollow. Things that used to feel out of reach now feel necessary. It's not a crisis, it's a shedding. Ego structures that no longer serve your growth start to crack. You'll either let go of them, or life will force you to. This can be disorienting, but it's also the beginning of real freedom. The Lion's Gate portal doesn't care about who you've been. It cares about who you're becoming. And if the old version of you was built on fear, approval, or survival, expect it to get challenged directly. This is the part where you either retreat or evolve. 7. Your deeper purpose starts pulling harder, louder, sharper, more direct. This isn't just about passion. It's about alignment. During the Lion's Gate portal, You may feel deeply unsatisfied with routine. You might look at your job, your schedule, even your lifestyle, and think, this isn't it. That thought matters. Because under this energy, your soul starts getting louder than your excuses. You might feel the urge to start something new, or walk away from something that drains you. You may not even know what the new thing is yet, but the pull is real. You'll feel it as restlessness, as obsession, as a creative urge you can't ignore. This is Sirius energy at work. It doesn't just illuminate what's wrong, it highlights what's next. This is when people finally launch the project they've been sitting on, say the thing they've been holding back, or start chasing something that feels meaningful, even if it makes no sense to anyone else. It's not about having a perfect plan. It's about trusting that if something won't leave your mind, it's probably meant to take up space in your life. This portal doesn't give you permission. It gives you a push. Take it. The Lion's Gate portal isn't soft. It's not a feel-good vibe. It's a pressure window built to shake you into clarity. If things are falling apart, they were meant to. If things are lighting up fast, follow them. This portal isn't about predicting the future. It's about shifting timelines. Now, what you do with that shift is on you. So pay attention to what's surfacing, what's pulling you, and what's trying to break loose. This energy won't last forever, but what you choose to do with it will. If any of these 7 shifts are already showing up in your life, pay attention. This portal doesn't move slowly, and it doesn't repeat itself the same way twice. Drop a comment and let me know which one's hitting the hardest for you right now. I read everything, and you're probably not the only one feeling it.